right, what's up, Caps Ninja? Sensei Lance here today with another, with more of a helpful tip today on how to do your training. A helpful tip on how to do your training. A lot of times when I'm in the dojo, I get a lot of comments. I get a lot of questions from young people about their hands hurting when they hit the bag. People talk about their hands hurting when they hit the bag a lot. Now, here's the thing. Now, I am a full supporter for self-defense wise, for your self-defense skills. I highly recommend that you do a little bit of bare knuckle training with just a bare hand. I highly recommend that, okay? But if you're gonna be doing long, hard training where you're gonna be hitting the bag a lot, I highly recommend two things. One, wrapping your hands, which we've covered in another video. And also, I recommend getting big puffy gloves. There's a couple of things that I see that I feel are mistakes in training. Again, this is my personal opinion, but I feel that these are mistakes in training. I see people, first of all, they don't wrap their hands, okay? And I understand that at first because a lot of people don't know how. Please check out past videos. We've done past videos on how to wrap your hands, all right? Another thing I highly recommend is don't get the littlest glove you can find, the thinnest gloves you can find. Get a big puffy glove. I like a big puffy glove because I want to protect my hands. And also, later on in your training when you start sparring, I like to have puffy gloves because I want to prevent as much injury to one, my hand, and also to my partner that I'm training with. And if you got more padding on the end of your knuckles, especially if you're doing light training, you're not going to hurt them as bad, okay? I know that boxing gloves were designed to protect the person's hand more than it was the other person's face. But a little bit of padding on the end helps, okay? So, what I highly recommend, go wrap your hands. Learn how. All kinds of videos on YouTube. Like I said, I've posted videos on how to wrap your hands or how I was taught how to wrap my hands. And once you get that thing wedged down here, the tighter the better, into a nice puffy boxing style glove, not one of the little thin MMA gloves. I know they look cool, and I know you feel cool in the gym when you train with them because you see your favorite MMA fighter wearing them. But for the protection of your hands, you're going to need boxing gloves. All right? And from here, when you get out here, start off light at first. Don't feel like you got to just and destroy this bag first punch. Take your time. Get a feel for it. Move around. Here, hit it with just a light jab. Here, push. Push. Okay, and that feels all right. Okay, so I feel like I can throw a little push, a little heavier. I can throw some harder punches. All right. So the big lesson today is if you want to preserve your hands, okay, where you're not dealing with the achy knuckles and the soreness in your hands or your wrists too. Okay, that's another thing. The hand wraps and the boxing gloves, a good boxing glove will protect that wrist because if that wrist buckles on a punch at all, that can be very painful. It can do a lot of damage, but it definitely hurts, okay? So remember, when you're out here training, train properly, train with the right equipment, okay? Get you a good set of hand wraps, get you a good set of boxing gloves. That way, you can get out here and throw your punches and not have to worry so much about the injury, the soreness, or hurting your hands as much. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Practice at home.